Hold up your foot to the camera. Hold up your leg. Put it up on here. Look at this. Look at it's supposed to go down like this. It's supposed to sort of like taper off.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean,
Well, I
look at my
can't
pants.
find those. I don't know where you get those types of pants.
No, they're
Skinny
just regular
jeans?
jeans. They're a little bit long though. I mean, like if I wore my,
You do got some inches down there.
I'd rather have
Now,
this
does it
than that,
get
though.
hot on your ankles though?
No, not in the fall.
Your ankles don't sweat,
This
but
is-
your ankles
this
are
shit is
sweating
crazy.
today. Yeah, but dude, you feel the breeze on your ankles.
Still, these are like capri pants.
Yeah, they are like capris.
But they're like capri pants, but they're not like they don't go down. They don't like
Yeah.
close up at the bottom. Your shit is
Dude,
just
I-
flapping.
Yeah, I trusted them. They told me,
Wow.
they said, trust me. Because I told them, I was like, no. They're like, trust me, dude. And what am I going to do? I can't take them back. It's done.
That is a 3-star Yelp review right there.
Yeah, and you know what
This
I
is
don't like about these tailors is now that they're charging me more. It's like, dude, I used to get my shirt dry cleaned for $8.80, right? And $8.80, and I always tip like, a couple bucks, maybe 11, 12 total. I'm gonna hit them with the shirt today. They're gonna tell me 15. So now I'm washing in the machine. I bought the shirt for 20.
Right.
I hate these clothes you gotta get dry cleaned.
Does it say dry clean only?
No, but I feel like if I wash this regular,
Oh yeah, it'll shrink.
or something's gonna happen to it.
Well, I mean that's different than these pants though. This is wild. This is like a whole different. They invented a new kind of pants.
Well, they hem that purple shirt that's too short too. Remember?
Oh wow. Yeah. I mean jeans though. This is something specifically about like the length of pants. It is very noticeable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can kind of like if you're sitting down, you can be your shirt can be a little bit off.
Well, these used to be called high waters back in the day, or floods. They'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's gonna flood."
Yeah. I mean like you got to go catch some crawfish down at the old lake.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got two. I own another pair of pants. Actually, I own one other pair of pants. You seen them every day. The blue ones I wear every single day.
Man's got to have a few pairs of pants.
But it's like I guess I gotta wear the blue ones
in
again.
this economy, my God. Yeah, that's not like you're gonna get like run out of town with these pants.
Well, what I do is I sag with them.
If you're gonna be on stage though, you gotta like sit down the second you get on stage.
You think so?
Yeah, you gotta keep your shit hidden.
Yeah.
Once you start moving around, that front row is gonna be distracted.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna be paying attention.
I got some hem tape I've been using too. I can't ever get them tight around the ankles. Especially dress pants are always loose on the ankles.
Yeah.
I
You
remember.
gotta get some like rubber bands or something.
I wish that we had that class like back in the day. I don't know if you remember, but there was this old dude that lived in my neighborhood, always suited and booted, and he used to have his pants. I don't even know how it happened or the material, like that real expensive type of dress pants, like
Yep.
suit pants, and they would be creased, hemmed up, like.
Oh yeah.
And then when he would walk, you would hear, bro, the pants would snap. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Mhm.
Like that's style.
Oh, it's some sort of stitching or something.
Yeah.
But his the kind. Those are the kind of pants where I think they tailor it, but they tailor it like while you're wearing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't give them your pants. You just stand there.
I believe
And
it.
then they walk around you in a circle.
I remember always being like, dude, I want to get some suits like that, like when I was a kid.
I feel like every time I try to get pants somewhere, I always feel like if I find in my whole life, if I ever find one like perfect pair of pants,
Yeah.
I'm buying like 100 of them.
I don't blame you one bit.
I mean, it's never happened. I've gotten this far.
Every shade.
Every single pair of pants I've gotten has been off in one way or another.
Well, you're lucky, see, and you're still are pretty long on you, but you're tall enough to where you could actually wear like a 30 long, right? I bet, what are you, 30?
Uh-huh.
Are those 30s? Those are 32,
31, 32, I think.
Yeah,
something
because
like
they're a little long on the legs. See, I can't
that's
wear.
what I'm trying to prevent, though.
I can't wear a 30 though. It's
Yeah,
flooded. I gotta get them hemmed.
I mean,
I
it's
got
a tough
short
look.
legs.
Yeah. But it's like you got to find either the perfect pair of pants or you got to find a tailor who really understands you. And it's like, no, we got to take care of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You got to add up the rest of how many more years you got in your life, and you got to multiply that by 5. That's all the pants you need.
I'll tell you, I had one pair of pants. If I can remember the name of it, J. Crew, dude. A pair of J. Crew pants, some 29 longs,
Yeah.
32 29s, but they're expensive.
But you got to find there's some of these like there's stores in the city for like short guys.
No, there ain't.
There is. It's the same thing.
Really?
Same thing with big and tall.
Get
there,
out.
There are like I don't know what to call it. There's like
They don't got short guy
there is.
stores.
Yeah, for like they're like kind of Todd Berry clothes.
Get the fuck out of
Where do you
here.
think Todd Berry shops
But
at?
it's not gonna look cool.
It is. It's specifically going to look cool because it's made for you.
But you
It's
can't
not-
buy the Perry Ellis or the nice
Well, no,
Calvin
but it's
Kleins.
like you know that all the clothes are gonna fit perfectly because they're actually like they're not big people clothes that have been cut down. They're like regular, they're small people clothes that have been made for
But I wonder if they're still
FUBU.
stylish.
It is.
Because when the clothes get that short, you don't got room to put much style on them.
No, but I mean it's not about the style; it's about fit.
Yeah, it
you can
is.
avoid that.
I bet you it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, I bet you walk
Guaranteed.
in and the guy is like a little Italian guy, it's a little like
Yeah.
guy with a thick accent.
Or somebody from Guatemala.
He doesn't like respect your personal space. He's just like all
Hands on.
yeah.
Italy got some nice short clothes.
Yeah, there you go.
You get a pair of pants in Italy, them things fit perfect. on the
Yeah, we
ladies.
hop on your Vespa.
Yeah.
Ride around for a little while. I got a new finance tip for you guys. Anybody out there, if you want to save some money,
Yeah.
I went to the ATM and I had to take out $100. I wasn't paying attention. They only had fives.
Oh,
So I took
shit.
out $100 in fives. My wallet, it's been like over a week. My wallet is still full of fives.
How much confidence do you got?
That was awesome. What a perfect denomination. I never had this many $5 bills before.
And everybody in New York loves you.
That's a great denomination of bill to have.
Like they're not worried about change, you know?
Exactly. I mean, it's the perfect kind of like bill to have. 'cause
Did
you're
you
not-
break a 20 for somebody yet?
No.
That
But it's
would
just
feel
like
good.
every time I look at my wallet, I still got a bunch of fives left.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like this is never going to end. Whereas before, I usually take out 20s, and it's like those they're just gone.
Yeah, you got to use the power of the universe.
Yeah. But you just got to like trust that there's always going to be $5 bills in your wallet. And it's like they're always going to be there. It's like, it manifests.
When I hold money, I'm more attracted to save it. That's the crazy thing. Like when I have a lot. Now, if I just have 40 or 50, I'm blowing it. That's gone. But if I know I have like $2,200 or $2,000, like an even number,
Right.
I just walk around. I hold it. I don't spend no money.
You
I'll
got
try
it. You got it on you like that?
I will, but whenever I do that, or I'll keep it in like a shoebox in my room, and I just pace around in my room with it. But it'll force me to be like, "Oh, I'm just eating rice today."
Well, the
Like-
thing with getting fives is like I feel okay at the store. I can.
Oh yeah, in
grab
the
some shit
pocket,
real
that's
quick.
the best.
Whereas like if you ever when someone pays you in hundreds, it pays you in 50s,
Right.
and the rest of the day I'm just thinking about how am I going to make this happen.
And you gotta hold it. You're like, I hope I don't drop
Well,
this.
then you
100.
feel bad just buying a banana,
Oh,
and then the guy at the
Who's
store
doing
gives
that?
you shit, and it's
They don't
like,
even want to break the 100.
yeah. So clearly, I didn't intend to come in here with the $50 bill. But this is just how it worked out. Mr. Big Shot over
Now,
here.
it would be different if you had a whole bunch of $2 bills. Then you'd have the people arguing with you.
That's not even.
They'd be
yeah.
like, "This ain't real money."
yeah. They start chewing on it.
What about you know what I'd like to do? I always wanted to do this. I just got paid. I might do it. I want to go get a whole bunch of those dollar gold coins and put them in a sack and start paying like that.
Oh yeah.
You know how cool would that be?
That's also just being annoying, though.
Yeah, well, of course, but I'd do a Crown Royal sack full of gold coins. I mean, dude,
that would be a cool gift if it's like you're giving money to kids.
I used to
Go
take my
uptown, and,
pennies.
go uptown to Harlem, start giving kids some dollar coins.
Yeah, that would be too. You're right. Just start flicking them.
Yeah, the friendly white man is here.
Yeah, gold just falling
Here you
out
go,
of my
kid.
pockets.
Yeah, you're just rolling around. Roll down the window, flick out some dollar coins.
I used to take steel wool and SOS pads and stuff and scrub my quarters. I'd keep change and I'd get them all shiny like mirrors,
Wow.
dude. And I'd just count them and stack them and smell them.
Man, those were the days.
That's what we used to do, man. Like when I was a kid, you know, we didn't maybe watch a little TV, but we just played with change.
Yeah. Keep a little bit in your sock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to keep that cash on you.
Uh-huh. It attracts more money. Dude, I'm telling you, I saved so much more when I got a knot on me.
Oh, yeah. That is something I do intend on doing when I actually get some money going.
Yeah.
I'm always going to have like $1,500 on me.
Oh, yeah, you got
It's
to.
going
and
to
that's
be
pocket
like,
change.
yeah. It's going to be I'm not even going to like, if I can use my card, I'll use my card. So, I always tap to pay, but it's like, just in case, I always got to keep that on me.
You never know what's going to come around. Somebody
it's-
might try to sell you a gun.
Well, it's just like especially if people know you got money, then it's like you got to be a valet. Here's
Oh, well, you got
20,
definitely
20,
have a lot
20.
of fives then.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta have the cash on you. But you never know for these rich guys, these like Bill Gates kind of guys. It's like people are expecting you to have money on you, but Bill Gates doesn't keep cash.
Yeah, and it's tough to tell who needs the money with the thrift stores. Like everybody's dressing all thrifty. I walked up to this girl like 3 days ago. She really looked homeless. I offered her $5. She was pissed.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
just in that thrift shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, fives I think is still disrespectful to tip somebody
That's
with.
not a great. Yeah. That's not
You
a good
can't
look.
tip somebody with five. You could help a homeless person out with five. But if somebody opens up, like if somebody does something for you,
At
you
a
give them
valet,
five.
it's got to be a 10 at minimum.
Yeah.
Maybe 20. actually.
Bathroom guy, $5 bill.
Yeah, or maybe like if you're getting like a, I don't need to say delivery guy.
Yeah, five ain't enough for delivery guys nowadays.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Dude, we had a $45 tab. This girl I was talking to tried tipping them five. I'm like, look, I ain't doing that. Like, we
Yeah.
got to give them more. She's arguing with me. I'm like, it's my money. Let me give the.
Yeah, it's a tough look.
People just don't want to do more than five on the tip.
That stresses me out. Not even like, not rich. Not rich now, but I'm just thinking about when I am rich. Just logistically, how hard it is to be able to give everybody money.
Right.
Because, you know, one guy opens the door for you, one guy gets your car, one guy gets you the water. And so it's like you want to have it ready for him.
Especially if it's all at once.
Yeah. And then, you know, it's like, oh, one guy, he's supposed to be here, but he's on his lunch break. And it's like, I feel bad for him now. So you got to give it to one guy and they give it to him.
Then you got your family hitting you up. You got girls you used to mess around with.
Well, when I used to work at a comedy club, it's like, you know, big headliner does the whole weekend.
Yeah.
They do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They don't tip. They tip the staff, but they don't leave the tip until Saturday.
Damn, the headliner tips the staff? Like for his food, though, or something.
Just in general.
Really?
If he sells out the room and he's like a big name guy, you just kind of give the wait staff. He wants to, you know, help out the wait staff.
Wow, I never even thought about that.
But it's like the problem is that he doesn't leave the tip until the last day. So now everybody, he has to trust, like, he hands it to, like, the manager. And tells the manager, give this to everybody.
And the manager ain't doing it.
Yeah, you know the manager's not doing more work. It's just whoever's working that night's getting paid.
Yeah.
So anybody who was just working Thursday, Friday, they got fucked on their tips.
I like those managers that really do the right thing. They'll get a notebook and write it down all even. They're rare.
They're not, comedy clubs managers.
Yeah, not comedy clubs. That's more like, dog walking business or something.
Yeah. But even then, even if you live in a nice building and you got doormen,
oh, yeah.
You got to tip all the doormen and you got to tip the other guy,
Dude,
the porter guy in the back.
If you want doormen, you want to ask them about their Christmas tips.
Oh,
They love bragging about that in those big buildings, Upper West Side.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. They'll point at a whole car. They'll be like, "You see that truck? Christmas tips."
That's like
damn.
$600 per person or something.
Dude, these guys. Some of these guys, you gotta think all the people in those buildings. They probably get broke off with $5,000.
Man.
I couldn't be a doorman.
Yeah, I mean, you spend the whole year being bored out of your fucking mind.
You know, something weird that happened to me is I went to this girl's apartment, and I was downstairs, and another dude that lived in the building, I guess, he wanted to go up to her apartment too. She's on the speaker. It goes, "Dom's here," and she's like, "Let him up." And then this dude standing right next to me is like, "Can I come up too?" I'm just sitting there like, dude, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? She's like, "Huh? Who is that?" And I forgot he's saying his name and shit. And she's like, "What? No, huh?" Dude, I'm like, wait, is this like, did she just get busted? Is this another dude she's messing with?
Wow.
Who knows, The doorman's sitting right there throughout this whole interaction. He didn't know what to do.
Wow.
I'm like, buddy, I don't know. This dude was drunk.
Yeah, that's why you have a doorman, I guess. That's why it's kind of nice to do.
You got to tip him
that's
for
why
those
you gotta
reasons.
Take care of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, what do doormen actually do besides take your packages?
Yeah, well, they like being cocky, stopping you. Hey,
But it's like
do
they
you have
don't
an
actually,
appointment?
like, their actual job isn't, like, literally to hold open the door.
Well, they gave up hope on that years ago. That was their actual job.
I mean, that's in the title, but these days it is just a guy sitting behind a desk watching
playing
videos
on his phone.
Yeah.
What happened to the doorman days, though? That's like, it's
Well, the thing
truth.
is, the doorman is supposed to open the door for tenants,
Yeah.
not just some guy who shows up to.
No, but they don't open it for tenants. You see it maybe every now and then. You're right.
You go to Upper West Side.
Yeah,
or
you're right. They do.
Park Avenue when they're still.
I just don't live in one.
But I mean, when they're actually dressed in like the red suit with
Yeah.
the little hat,
White gloves.
those guys do open the door. They get they get a cab for you or something.
And those doormen won't even talk to you if you're not a resident. You're right.
Yeah, back when I used to deliver food and shit, those are the worst.
Yeah, they
They
are.
send you around the corner.
Yeah, they can't stay in. They just keep a tight outfit.
They like that guy. I remember like the doorman was one doorman was so mean to me, but like I walked into the building holding the food, and he wasn't even like paying attention. He was watching a movie on his phone. I lean over. He's watching like Aladdin. It's a grown man. This guy's like in his 50s.
Wow.
He's watching Aladdin at night. And he's mad at me for trying to drop off some Chinese food.
Remember those buildings that were, okay, you go there, they tell you go around the back, then you go in the basement, there's like one security guy there, and then you go back, there's a girl in an office. It's like, how much shit's going on in this fucking
You gotta go down, then up.
Dude, you're going down to the hallway, but seriously, how much shit's going on in that building that they need all that?
Well, you go to the back room, and it's like it's like a $1 billion building. It looks all nice in the front with chandeliers. You go around the back, you are in Rikers Island.
It is, dude. Metal, big elevators.
It's just like blinking lights. And
shit's
all
scheduled. Big trucks backing in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
There's just doors opening, and you see a guy in there smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
It's like, just reading the sports page.
Those were the good old days in a way, dude. It was adventurous going in all them buildings, like doing task rabbit and shit. I can't believe I was drilling in people's walls. It's crazy. When I used to do it, I'd flirt with people's wives. I don't know what was wrong with me.
Well, just the feeling of like walking into someone's house and just knowing like I'm never going to be here again.
And I got a hammer.
Yeah. But it's like I can be here. They want me to be here. And it's like I'm going to do something and then I'm leaving.
Yeah.
The rest of my life, I'm never ever going to be in this building.
Well, then they start getting to know you and calling you over. That's when it gets rough. They got you doing little jobs.
Oh, yeah. While you're here.
I ended up babysitting for one time.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Didn't even mean to.
Wow.
I was painting the apartment. She's like, do you mind watching our daughter? I'm like, the kid was like 2 years old.
Yeah, what are you going to say, no?
Yeah. Kids all crawling around.
Wow.
It is what it is.
There is something intimate about being in someone's house, though, especially if you go to their house and you know they've lived there for a long time.
Yeah.
You see, like, baby pictures. You see it on their fridge. There's, like, there's something with a magnet.
Yeah.
They're trying to, like, tell each other, the water bill's getting paid.
Yeah.
You're in there just like, wow, this is someone's whole life.
You're in there.
Someone grew up in this, especially if they go to, like, a townhouse, Tribeca, and it's like this has been in someone's family for generations.
Oh, yeah.
One of those big-ass houses.
Yeah, the old school ones.
Where it's just like, man, somebody grew up, someone probably lived in this house for 30 years.
It's crazy. I never think about that.
And then, like, they had me digging through their closet, organizing their closet or something. And it's just like, man, I got this guy's socks in my hands.
Dude, so I did a TaskRabbit, and I just realized, you can go back and look at your old messages on TaskRabbit.
Yeah.
And, dude, I swear, because through the text, I'm saying where I'm at. I was right on this street, maybe 2 buildings down.
Yeah.
The craziest job I did where I was in somebody's house. Like, you think about that. I told you the dude was like psycho. Had his leg cut off from cancer. Had a gun in the apartment. It's like, dude, when you think about what's to stop somebody from having a fake IP address? Like, you know how lucky we are nothing real fucked up ever happened? Like, somebody could have grabbed you, kidnapped you.
They had nothing to gain from that.
Just being sick.
No, they would just shoot somebody on the street. They wouldn't get a TaskRabbit. I mean, like,
you never know. It could be the TaskRabbit killer.
You do know because it didn't happen.
Well, yeah,
it's just your imagination. We're just guessing what something would happen.
Just go inside people's
the last
apartments.
thing somebody would do is the guy that they actually like hired. And they, there's a big paper trail there.
Yeah.
Even just to hire somebody on TaskRabbit, there is a little bit of a system. So it's like, I do kind of wish, because like, remember back in the day when it was TaskRabbit was really popping?
Yeah.
You turn on your app and you just start popping up.
Shit was jumping.
But it was like, I'd deny like 90% of those requests, especially if it was something shady.
Right.
Where it was like, hey, go to the ATM and take out money for me.
Yeah.
I want you to go to Best Buy and return something that I didn't buy. And I'd be like, I'd always, reject it because it's clearly a scam. But it's like, I kind of wish I would have seen some of that stuff through.
Just for the
how
story.
much weird, shady shit. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. One time with like, people are trying to it would be some kid trying to get me to buy him booze on TaskRabbit. And he's using his dad's card or something.
Remember that time that I told you I had that one dude I seen one through that I knew something was wrong, and I show up. I just had a 9-foot cargo van. I sent her pictures of the van in the chat. I told her it was a 9-foot van, and she had like, dude, you wouldn't believe the amount of shit she had. 3-bedroom house.
Oh yeah.
Really thought she'd fit it in there.
Mm.
Got a bad review for that one. Had her husband wanting to fight me.
Wow.
I had a couple of those moving jobs. Shit gets heated when you're moving people. They're going through a divorce. I had that one. I had to call 911. Nothing happened.
Wow.
This dude's upstairs arguing with his wife. She's trying to move out.
Oh, wow.
I got the van downstairs.
Yeah, sometimes you'd get a request, and it would just say, like, come to the Upper West Side right now. just
Oh,
like
man.
all caps. Doesn't even
Yeah.
say what the job is. I would reject it because it seemed like kind of crazy, but it's like, man, I'm sure I could have gone on an adventure that day.
Yeah, I had
I
the.
probably would have survived.
Yeah.
You get through it.
Oh, you would have got through it. Something
Yeah.
fun would have happened.
Yeah. Somebody tries to send you on some like weird private investigation mission.
I would, dude. I always wished I would have had the cool ones of the delivery ones. I was jealous of you doing the deliveries. I'd be over there mounting a TV or building IKEA. That shit sucked.
Oh yeah. No, I was getting the crazy ones.
Yeah, I mean, but you were good at it.
I was getting like stand in front of this building and look for a guy. And
I would have loved to got one. Of those.
weird shit like that. Yeah.
One I did, one of the line ones very early on was standing at Foot Locker like January 5th.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, freezing cold.
Oh wow.
All night, just freezing. And I was the only one outside. I was waiting for a delivery. They were like, it could pull up anytime from like 11 p.m. to like 6 a.m. You know what I wonder? If those guys just did that out of boredom to prank me. Let's just pay some dickhead $80 to stand
Pay a
out.
lot of money. Yeah. I don't know. Those were the days.
Yeah, the good old days.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is, we had so many close calls. Nothing actually happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as it feels like that time that we both had it, where we walk into the wrong building
Uh-huh.
and you're just in someone's house. It's like no, someone could have justifiably shot us at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have been in the wrong, but it's like you get through it.
Well, I see all this shit on TikTok, dude. You know me. When I'm on the ships, I scroll TikTok, and every New York subway thing, every street thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching my back in New York now, even though I know you say it's safer. But there is something about when you come from an actual safe environment, like a cruise ship, you're almost guaranteed nothing's going to happen. But you got to watch your back in New York.
Shit pops off on cruise ships, too.
But not like, I mean, but you have you could feel safe and relaxed on a cruise.
I don't know, dude. See, you're seeing the New York videos. I'm seeing the cruise videos. Shit pops off on the cruise. No, you said yourself someone falls overboard.
Yeah.
They're gone.
This cruise, nothing crazy happened that I know of. I mean, this was a pretty light one. Nobody really got arrested. I noticed the kids are getting bad. Like, I don't know where. Dude, the way these kids are talking to security guards.
Oh, yeah.
And these Indian guys don't know they're security guards on cruise ships. And these kids are like fucking 7 years old. What law did I break? They're like swimming in a pool.
I have the Fourth Amendment right to be here.
They're like, explain to me why I can't swim this close to my friend and push him underwater.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yeah.
Show me where in the Constitution.
Yeah. What crime have I committed?
No, these things. You saw the one about the guy at it was the video of Port Authority, so it's like right there where the guy gets tackled.
Yeah.
And then, like he has to he tackles the other guy.
Yeah.
And the guy gets arrested.
Yeah.
The way I saw the video, it was a classic, crazy subway video where everybody in the comments is saying all this racist shit about how the city's gone to hell. These kinds of people can't be trusted and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like somebody, you're walking through the subway station and somebody runs up on you. You don't got to fucking body slam them.
Man, you got to survive, bro. You got to.
I don't know. You
Nah,
could that guy.
fuck that.
That guy but I mean, like, here's the thing: the guy body slammed the crazy person, and he got arrested because it was just the police are just trying to break it up.
What if the crazy person actually did hurt the other guy somehow? It can
He
happen
didn't,
quick.
though. That's
I mean,
the
Lee
thing
got
is
lucky.
no, you can subdue somebody without actually like fucking suplexing him.
So you think the guy purposely was doing too much?
No, this dude just decided green light.
Yeah.
Something happens. It's like it's
See,
on.
I back down in those situations.
That's how you get out of a situation. You de-escalate.
I move.
Some people, exactly. I get away. Some guys will think like, all right, this is my big chance.
Yeah, but you know
It's
how
like
good
that-
he felt doing it? I feel like a bitch for 2 months.
I don't know. I mean, this dude, especially because you gotta like, you're up on him.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you punch a guy or if you hit him with something, but it's a very intimate moment to actually have your arms wrapped around him.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go through it like that, but that's how the situation gets worse. And everybody acts like, I had no choice but to do this pro wrestling move on him.
Yeah, and
No, you
elbow
had
him
a
10
choice.
times.
Yeah.
He could have been one of those dudes that been planning it. Something bad happened to him like probably 3 weeks ago, and he was just ready for the next
Yeah.
one.
But no, I mean, they were like interviewing him on the news, and he was like fucking still breathing all heavy.
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
oh man, this city's crazy. Sometimes you just gotta, it's like, no, this guy feels good right now.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be a hero.
Yeah, I mean, like he knew that there was a video of this, and he knew that like, I just fucking whooped this dude's ass.
And he wanted to go viral.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
And
like,
how'd somebody get the video that fast? Dude, the way people snatch these videos, man.
I think somebody was filming. So, I mean, it's Port Authority. So it's
You
somebody.
gotta just assume you're always being filmed.
Well, I mean, if there's a fight breaking out, phones are coming out immediately.
I guess.
So it's like
I ain't
they're especially
recording
catching.
shit.
They're especially catching the end of it. I mean, here, a big crowd like that, you're getting 10 angles of the same fight.
Oh, fuck. That's
But I mean,
crazy, too.
It's the same thing as that guy who like killed the homeless guy downtown.
Oh, yeah.
With the who had
Choked him out.
Choked him out for like 5 minutes.
Right.
It's like, no, this.
And he had army boots on.
People act like, oh, he had no choice. It was self-defense, and no, it wasn't. This was you. I mean, like, it's not. You don't have full blame.
Oh, yeah, that dude was in it too
you
much.
have some
5
blame.
minutes,
yeah. I mean, like, we can split this up some, but it's like, no, you knew you were doing. You could have got. The second you can get away, it's your responsibility to get away.
You know, I don't believe in that whole every time I get mad, I see red. I had a friend like that. He was one of those fat kids growing up, so he had that anger in him. And he'd get all mad. He'd scream and break shit at his mom and shit. And our whole life, we were always like, he'd be like, I just see red. And I really believed it for years until he met his match. Dude, he screamed at somebody. They punched his ass in the mouth. That motherfucker was seeing clear. It happened so quick.
Right.
It's like, bro, you're not seeing red.
I believe that you can see red, but I think it only lasts for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Anybody who says they're seeing red and they just fought like 10 guys for 30 minutes, it's like, nah, you felt like doing something.
You didn't see red that whole time.
You started off in the red, then in the end, it's like you just wanted to fight.
Let you get hit with a rubber bullet. Ah, fuck. God damn.
No, it's like we were saying, though. Any of these guys who train MMA, they tell you, like, when you first start doing martial arts, like, this is just, we don't want you going out here fighting. This is for discipline. This is for, like, inner peace.
Yeah.
And they tell you all this shit about how this is just to be used for defense. And, like, but it's like, nah. You can't train MMA for 10 years and not want to kind of fight a guy.
Oh, you have to. You're waiting for it.
You're walking through. That guy was walking through Port Authority at 3 a.m. He's like, this is it. Something's going to happen, and I get to finally do some Muay Thai.
It's no different than buying a gun. You don't buy a gun to not use it.
Hey, you got a hammer. Everything looks like a nail.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
if I learn how to kick the inside of somebody's thigh and put them down,
oh, my God.
That's the first thing I'm doing in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Swat.
Well, taking off my backpack and hitting a stance.
Oh, dude, that's...
Hitting the Muay Thai stance where you're just like this.
I always wanted to smack somebody in the throat mid-conversation, knock that shit out.
Yeah.
Get them...
Act all cool.
See the one with the pinky? You ever see that movie?
You just do the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, especially if you train in like grappling, where it's like you can do the double leg and then you just turn and put him on his back. It's like, how could you not?
And you'd have to do it in front of the dude's wife.
Ah, yeah.
It's like, imagine making him tap out in front of his wife. How good would that feel?
Yeah. Especially, you got him in an ankle lock.
Yeah.
He's trying to reach for the ropes or something.
Yeah. And you start saying, you're going to treat her right?
Yeah.
Start teaching him. You got a beautiful woman.
You start complimenting his wife. Yeah, you got a lovely family. Really getting his head.
Yeah.
That's how you get a guy right now.
Yeah.
Are we clear? Yeah, we're clear. And the guy still has to go home after that too.
Yeah, driving home.
He's got a long ride home.
Yep.
It just makes me want to take a class.
It does.
Yeah, we got to learn how to wrestle.
Dude, I would love to. Do you think they still have real classes like that in New York? It used to be the mecca for it, but...
No, I mean, you can learn how to do some grappling jiu-jitsu kind of shit. But, like, I think it's just... I wouldn't actually want to be, like, people are sweaty. You got to be...
the real sick shit to do would be go down to fucking, like, Bangkok and learn Muay Thai somewhere and then come here and take a class.
Right.
When you're all hardened.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've done the thing where they, like, kick your shin 10,000 times, and so it's all stiff.
You really put the work in down there, fighting a bunch of skinny little kids.
You're just like, you got the shit tied around your head.
Yeah.
Come back and you've seen some stuff.
And then you go inside one of these little gyms with one of those fat trainers. You see them over there. You know them fuck. They'll
walk into some like kickboxing gym where it's all women.
Oh yeah,
I try to fight the one guy. Me and you.
That would honestly be the move, dude.
I wish it was like the way it worked in like kung fu movies, where you walk into the dojo and you just fight the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Then you beat the guy, and now it's your dojo.
Right.
Yeah. That's not how it works anymore.
Well, people still think it works that way. You see them try. You ever see those TikTok videos? Street dude tries to fight boxing trainer. I love those.
Yeah, it doesn't go good.
Those old school guys from the 50s really know how to throw a punch, or like the 70s. Those trainers, dude, I see it on TikTok. They knock them right out. Street fight, regular fight. People think these old people ain't shit, but don't.
Well, I mean, they can throw a punch at a bag, and they can do the speed bag shit, but they can't actually. I think in an actual fight, it's not going good for them.
But they grew up. Those guys, they're like 60 now. They grew up fighting. A lot of these.
But
young
I mean, that
kids
doesn't mean
didn't.
you can actually like in the moment.
But they'll still throw.
They'll throw at a punching bag.
Nah, they'll throw at a person.
Nah,
And you don't think a 60-year-old would?
No, you saw Mike Tyson fucking fight Jake
No,
Paul.
I'm saying in general on the street, not even win, but say you go into an argument with a 60-year-old person, are you confident he's not going to throw a punch at you?
This dude's back has been killing him all day long.
Yeah?
Yeah, his body's breaking down. He'll give you some wisdom, but it's like, no, this dude can't actually, like, he can't scrap no more.
I remember when I was younger, I got into a little altercation. I was only like 15, and I broke this old dude's spirit. He punched me, dude. I laughed at him.
Wow.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I was like bad in the neighborhood. We were like,
how they punched back in the day, old man.
Yeah. I was like, you ain't shit.
Yeah. This is
Bitch ass.
It's 1999.
Yeah, hit me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing, we were hitting rocks with a baseball bat, and one of them hit his house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah, knocks him siding off.
I mean, like those guys back in the day, though, they would like get into fights, fucking 10 fights a day.
Yeah.
But nobody would get killed back in those days.
Yeah.
You would just get the shit beat out of you, then like your friends would, wake you up.
Why do you think that was? It was easier to fight back then. People get hurt when they fight now. They had respect back then.
There were rules.
Yeah, there was
more
rules.
Like street engagement rules.
Now people are picking up rocks and beating you in the head.
Well, now it's like you get knocked out and they keep.
Dude, did you see that? Did you see? Was it Rampage Jackson's son?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. I thought that was fake at first. That wasn't fake at all.
Yeah, that was scary.
Bro, can you imagine getting beat down? That's the thing. If they knock you out, they keep going. That's where the problem comes into play.
That's why these kids gotta learn how to wrestle.
I grew up fighting my cousins and stuff. They'd come over. My dad would be like, "Come on, you guys gotta fight," and we'd be punching at each other.
Wow. That big fight tomorrow. By the time you guys see this, it'll be over. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford.
What are you thinking about Canelo? People are giving him shit saying he's washed up.
I mean, they're both a little old, but it's like I'm giving it to Canelo. Anybody watching this, I'm going Canelo by TKO, round 9. But I was watching this documentary about Terrence Crawford. He grew up in, like, Omaha, in, like, fucking shitty part of Nebraska, and, like, really poor neighborhood. And I think his dad was, like, in the military, so his dad was out of the house. He's got, like, fucking 8 brothers or something.
Yeah.
His mom would send him out to the front yard, and she would tell everybody in the neighborhood, "I'll give you $5 if you can beat my son in a fight."
Damn.
So he would just stand out in the front yard and just fight everybody.
That's crazy.
But his mom is trying to get him to lose, just to see who can beat him.
Just because so she can discipline him, or to make him a good fighter?
No, just to make him tough.
Wow.
It's like she would never said she loved him. She never did anything. She was just like fucking like psycho.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, now they like have a good relation. Yeah, he's like a famous.
But that's what you need. That's like the Jacksons.
Imagine though telling somebody to beat up your own kid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine that.
And now this he's one of the best fighters in the world. So it's like, I guess
she did right.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like that's one of those stories that only looks good if it works.
Yeah, speaking of like weird parents, I seen this thing about Rodney Dangerfield saying his mother used to put him in the front yard and let people kiss him for a nickel. It's like, that's fine. He had to be joking.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, like the first couple kisses are a little weird.
Yeah.
And you just,
start cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
My father gave me tough love, and my mother, to where, dude, I remember like when you really feeling love. I was on a cruise like 2 years ago with this Christian family, and it was so crazy when I seen how he was with his children, like even the boys. See, my dad was scared he'd make us soft. You know, we didn't hug. Even when we say "I love you" real quick. All right, love you, love you. We say it quick.
Right.
Like, how do you say "love you" to your parents? Or do you say it? Are you like "love you"? All right, I love you, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's more of like, all right, see you later.
Yeah, it is. It's quick, isn't it?
It's something you say at the end of the conversation.
Why?
It's not
Because it's
something-
uncomfortable to say or something.
That's weird.
Well, why is it weird? We should be okay to say it.
I don't agree with that.
But it's
I think-
always quick. Love you. Love you.
I think anytime you can be, if anything you do with your family that makes them uncomfortable, that makes you uncomfortable, don't do it.
Wow, that's a good point.
There's no
telling the truth.
Not even that. There's just no reason. Some people get this whole thing about how they have to confront their parents.
Oh,
they
yeah.
go to therapy and they
Remember,
like,
you never play catch.
yeah, and it's like, no, we don't do that.
It's like, hey, shit happened.
Anytime I'm with my parents, it's like, I'm glad that we're together right now.
Exactly.
This is not the time for fucking arguing and like confrontation. It's
You're
like,
right.
Yeah, we get to see each other a couple times a year.
And that's a great point.
It's like, let's not make this weird.
Now, I know sometimes with some parents, the parents are pushing the buttons and you got kind of leeway through it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you deal with that on a case-by-case basis. But it's like some people really have this like stick up their ass about
Oh, dude.
like, confronting their parents and like,
I see it all the time because I take those damn cruises. That's what the dad will try to take them on a cruise and fix the relationship.
yeah.
And that's even worse.
Son, we're going to the Dominican Republic. Me and you, Honduras, right
Yeah,
now. Yeah,
God.
we're gonna solve this.
All the drinks we could have.
yeah, right. We're gonna get some Guy Fieri burgers and talk this out.
Yeah, I just want to see you go down the slide one more time, son.
No,
No, you're right.
it's like, but luckily, it sounds like we had a little bit different experience with our parents, but it's like, at least we had regular childhoods.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't have some weird shit happen where it's like, no, I had to fight everybody in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
While my mom watched and cheered it on.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
It's like, because it's not until, when I was growing up, I didn't even really think of it like this. I just thought of, you only know your own life.
Right.
And I know my friends, most of my friends, pretty normal. It's not until you get older that you start meeting people who had like a fucked up life.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, man, I dodged that.
Dude, I say that all the time. I was talking about one buddy, and it's like I was over his family's house, and they were all open about it. They're going to do a little family argument. They're airing it
yeah.
out. Bro, they're talking about how right before Christmas, his parents would sell all the presents or take them back for crack. They'd spend all night wrapping them, and they just give up. I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
Well, just like you ever like talk to somebody and you ask them about their family and they like get all quiet.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get weird. It's
You
like,
mean Dave?
Actually, I don't talk to my parents.
Yeah.
And it's ever since the incident. We
Yeah.
don't talk anymore, and it's like, man, I'm glad I don't have that.
Yeah.
Or they just like they like dance around it. It's like, actually, it's complicated with my parents. It's
Or
like,
you'll find out the incident, it was nothing even bad. It's like,
I don't know. Sometimes it's something bad.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
true
like,
too.
but I'm glad there's like I don't have a complicated relationship with my family. Very straightforward.
Yeah, you're better off being
We
that
go
way.
home and we see each other. It's very nice. It's like we don't have to like. This is not about like untangling old,
Yeah.
controversies and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. No, mine, I'm pretty chilled out in mine.
You gotta
too.
like fucking kick in the door.
Oh, dude.
Right.
Or come in with the favors, start setting it up ahead
Or you
of
start
time.
naming dates.
I see
January
it.
1995.
Bro, I got a big family. I see it all the time like that, too. They'll bring up shit. Like,
Yeah.
not my personal family, but just cousins all around everywhere. It's like sometimes some of that drama, it is crazy. You see it bubbling up.
And
You
it's
know
like the way
gonna
people talk about it, you would think that they were making it better by talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going to get this and we're going to solve the problem. Doesn't get solved.
They just start adding
You just
more
argue
to it.
Yeah, now you're just more mad at your family. And it's like, who needs it? I think it's because you go to therapy. And some people go to therapy and they just talk out constantly.
Uh-huh.
And it's like you just end up going back to old problems just because you're thinking of something to say.
Well, now you got it on TikTok, too, so everybody wants the attention. You'll see, like, somebody will put a title up there with their face. It'll say something like,
yeah.
if you had shitty parents, have a smile on your face. And they'll be sitting there, and then people will start commenting. They want to tell their story.
Oh, my God.
That's how it brews up. Or somebody starts bitching about their parents, starts getting you mad at yours. But then you talk to your parents about their parents, and the stories are even more fucked up.
Luckily, I don't have that either. I mean, like, people, this is, you don't realize, I don't realize until even recently how fortunate, how many, like, bullets got dodged in my life.
Right.
Of having a regular family and having a regular relationship where it's like, I go home and it's like, we are at an A level.
Yeah.
I don't got to work up to anything.
Well, I think the big difference, too, is some people have young parents.
Yeah, my parents are pretty old. They have me, so.
Like I remember my dad would get mad, start punching himself in the chin.
Oh man.
But
Well,
you
there's
think he
also
was
like
22 years old.
some people like especially if there's like alcohol, people are drinking.
Yeah.
I never saw my parents getting like wasted
or money
something.
problems. Money brings stress. I couldn't imagine. The alcohol relationships are the worst.
Oh man.
You see those alcohol even just being around a drunk person, man.
Yeah. I can't do it anymore.
You know, those country boys, dude, I remember, like, I grew up in Ohio. I had people that maybe live 40 minutes away. You go to their house, you might meet them in school, and you go to their house and realize these kids are living a totally different life.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, now I see why he ain't paying attention in social studies. Like,
well, the kid who's like his family's fucked up and he has all the video games.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Or
you
he's
go to his house and it's like, oh, I get why you have all these video games.
Or when they're like 7 and have abs, it's like, you know, it's muscle, though.
Yeah.
It's like, how'd you get that?
I mean, the first kid who starts drinking out of the whole group.
Oh, yeah, 11 years old.
Yeah,
He's got the older brother.
he's already telling you about his favorite vodka.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the kids I'm talking about. I met a couple brothers like that.
Drinking 40s.
I'm like, dude, I can't believe we're in 6th grade. These are the life you guys are living.
Yeah, he's already got the black and mild.
Already drinking, yeah, smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
working. They don't, maybe their dad's not in the picture. They got an uncle that works them hard, makes some money off them.
Yeah.
It's those kids.
They're already working in a tow truck or something.
Yeah, it's like, you got to get to work. Get up that ladder, paint that edge.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like you're in 6th grade.
Yeah, you're 11 years old. You fucking did that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Or their dad works with the uncle too. That's got to be hard to see your uncle being your dad's boss. I'm sure that happens. You get the more successful brother.
Oh,
I told your dad get his ass to work.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with him, Uncle Jesse.
Man.
I knew a dude. He sold cars, man. And, man, he used to talk shit to this detailer, and then we found out it was his dad.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like, he'd give him a case of beer. He's like, yep, give my dad a case of beer to clean that one.
You know what I always really admire is when you see, like, I see TikTok videos from, like, foreign countries, especially in countries where it's, like, really hot.
Yeah.
Like, kind of, like, subtropical.
Yeah.
People live in those big, like, kind of apartment complexes in, like, Brazil.
Yeah.
Or, like, Hong
With
Kong.
no windows?
Well, like in Hong Kong, where it's just, like, fucking 50 of those big apartment buildings right next to each other, and people got laundry outside.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And everything is all, like, there's always just some old lady hanging out a window, and it's like...
Yeah.
That's the kind of culture you want to grow up in if you have, like, your family's kind of messed up. Because then it's like you just go outside.
Yeah.
And you're just hanging out in the courtyard with a bunch
playing
of dogs.
the streets.
People are playing some weird little, like, ping pong in the streets.
100%.
And there's just, like, life going on. You don't want to live in the suburbs way out in the middle of nowhere if you got a fucked up family.
And those kids get good at stealing.
Exactly.
They
Well,
learn
you
how
know,
to make money.
if you grow up in that kind of Hong Kong environment, you know you got a posse by the time you're like 8 years old.
Right,
You
yeah.
got you're going out with my boys.
And what else to do than scheme?
Yeah, exactly. You go steal some, like, dog food or something.
Yeah.
But, like, if you grow up in that kind of environment, you're at least you develop a network of people where it's like your family kicks you out because something fucked up's happening at home. It's like, all right, I'll go sleep at Mr. Wong's house.
And in those type of situations, you're used to being uncomfortable. It's hard to get those guys uncomfortable.
Well, you're used to getting chased.
Oh, yeah, that too.
You're getting chased through the project hallways. So you're like, you're developing routes.
Well, you ever see those people that grew up with those big families? Like, I knew somebody had, like, I guess they're called mixed families because the mother had kids and the father had kids and they had kids together.
Kind of a step-by-step
Yeah,
situation.
so he had like 11 siblings and they were all in like a 3-bedroom. And, dude, I'm telling you, these guys were able, he would move like between corners, kept all this shit in a little area.
Oh, yeah.
I used to think my apartment was small and I went over his house.
No.
He was like 18, had his clothes folded right here, had a little box with his computer.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm sure if you ever saw the homes of your Filipino buddies from the cruise ship,
Oh, yeah.
what they actually grew up in, it is like coffin size.
Wow.
I mean, like, and
I wonder, have
they
you ever...
can't even like sit up straight. It's like the kind of thing where you're just like laying down and the ceiling's like right here.
I can't stand how some
They
of
got a
these
little
bosses...
they got a little light bulb right here.
Bro, these bosses will talk to those guys, too, and, like, threaten them to go back to that. And you can
Yeah.
see the fear in them.
But, I mean, those guys know how to, like, that's the kind of thing where you're not, like, just hanging out at home all day. Because some people grow up in like the suburbs. All you can do is just sit at home.
Yeah.
So you're just getting in trouble and sniffing glue and shit.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're the kind of guy that lives in these little apartment complexes where there's a billion people around, you always got little adventures to go on.
And you see they eat all together, too, a lot of those guys.
Well, it's a community.
8 of them eating, having a good time.
It's you living with all 20 of your uncles. And you're in like a little Manny Pacquiao house.
Yeah.
Everybody's hanging out. There's a little scrappy dog running around. So you always have stimulation. But some of these kids, especially like my neighborhood was pretty nice, but it was like some places you go, you ever when you're driving and you're like 2 hours out of town.
Yeah.
And it's just like stores. There's just like a couple Best Buys, a couple Walmarts, and there's just like a little row of houses out in the distance.
Uh-huh.
If you go inside one of those houses, you'll meet the most fucked up kid of all time.
Oh, yeah, I bet
he's got nothing going on.
Running with scissors.
Those are the school shooter kids because they're just inside their house going nuts all day.
The homeschooled ones.
Yeah, you got to be out. If you got kids, your kids got to be outside all the time. That's my parenting tip.
They changed that, though. That's over.
That's why kids are fucked up now, though, because they're all inside on their computer.
Yeah, I had my in and out phases. Like, I remember being out the house, I was always skinnier and happier, but then I had my phases where I just wouldn't go outside no more. I remember I spent one whole summer in the house.
That's not a good summer.
Yeah, flies were all by me.
Well, at least those were your pre-internet days, though. Imagine you had that plus internet.
Oh, and air conditioning. See, a good way to get the kids out the house is don't have air.
Well, but if you let the kid be on the computer all day in the house, he's going to be on the computer, watching, some racist videos.
We'd stand on the corner, all just sit around, play basketball.
That's what you're supposed to do. You go out with your Charlie Brown friends. And you have a little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a few little friend groups here and there.
Spend some time. Well, these days, I don't do shit these days, but like, I think especially for a little kid, that is important to have that kind of development.
I think even healthy now. I've seen this thing. They say the people that, like the rats that go for the drugs the most are the ones that are alone.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm just saying this is just how it turned out. Now I go to work.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's a good point.
Grown up life. I'm on my phone all day.
Yeah, they call it adulting, dude. I was trying to pay these fucking parking tickets all day. The thing wasn't working.
I mean, it's just life. You don't see people as much once you get older.
We got to adult.
But I mean, like, you can't be like that when you're like 10 years old, though. If you're 10 years old, you cannot be in the house just on the computer all day. Type into your friends on Reddit. It's like that's how you get a crazy person.
I had to go get friends.
This kid who fucking shot that guy in Utah.
I was too hyper, dude. I had to go get friends.
Nah, you socialize. You go out, you hang out with your boys.
Well, I used to take little metal trucks and just ram them against the wall all day. That was one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. Well, I remember just waking up summer. I'm like maybe 11 years old, and I had like 4 close friends. There was a group of 5 of us. That was the group. They would just be knocking on my window. Those kids all woke up like 4 hours earlier than me, and they snuck into my backyard.
I had the same thing growing up.
I just wake up, and it's like I can hear them knocking, and they're already yelling at me. I just get up, brush my teeth. I'll meet them out front. We're out all day.
Yeah.
And we're just gone. And
yeah, my mother would let them in the house. I'd wake up, they'd be in front of me.
And it would just be like, no. But you wake up and you weren't like weirded out. Now that would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it was like back in those days, it was like, all right. And that was also no cell phone days.
Yeah, they would just
Someone
come
knocks
over.
on your door.
Yeah, I miss those days.
We're going to go out and we're going to go do some shit.
And even before cell phones, like, people wouldn't call your house as much. Like, they would be out. Like, I grew up, when I first moved out, people just swing by my house. I wouldn't know they were coming over. It's like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
They just pull up. I'd have the grill out.
You just hear them knocking. Those are the days. We don't have that no more.
I'm trying to get it back, man. I'm trying to meet more friends. It's more fun. I get bored. I don't want to sit at home, man.
That's the thing, is that it's more awkward as you're an adult, making adult friends, and it's not going to be just as casual as much of a hanging out kind of thing.
Yeah,
you're never going to get back to a level of like 4 of your friends just knocking on your window.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what they used to do in like the 60s, but people don't do that anymore.
Dude, that is a sad truth.
Well, these days you would get a text.
Somebody
would. You'd get a little bit of warning.
But I'd want
You don't just pop up at somebody's house.
Well, I want to get in one of those apartment buildings where I have friends all in the building, like all those TV shows. That would be cool.
I don't even think people do that.
You leave your door unlocked, somebody comes
I mean,
busting in.
theoretically, that could happen here. I don't think people don't live like that anymore.
Well, yeah, I tried talking to my neighbor.
It's
but
weird.
Nothing, yeah, nothing
That's
came
what I'm saying.
from it.
It doesn't really like that. Doesn't
It's
really
even
happen.
weird just saying, hey, if you ever want to come over.
Yeah. 6B.
What, buddy?
Yeah. I see. At least in my neighborhood, I get jealous because it's all these like Puerto Ricans.
And they
it's
got
like
families.
a family of like 30 people. They're always just hanging out outside, grilling.
Yeah.
Little kids running around with dogs. But it's like I can't hang out with them because it would
Go over there.
I mean, I nod and I say hello, but it's like I can't just hang out all day. Cause it's
I
like,
don't think they'd mind. You bring some weed, pull up.
It would look weird.
You think?
Nobody else would be doing that. They're very nice people. Everybody very friendly.
But you're
They'll say
ambiguous.
I'm not Puerto Rican though.
You never know, though.
Nah, that's a violation of the trust.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because if they fall for it, they'd be pissed.
No, if I walk up there and start playing fucking double dutch or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that's. You walk by and you give them the nod. Keep it moving.
I'd go over there, smoke some dope with them at least.
All right. Well, let's plug some dates, huh?
I got Kansas City. I got Branson, Missouri. Branson at.
Oh, you're going to Branson.
Yeah, Branson
we were talking
Comedy
about that.
Factory. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's October 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Wow.
And then I got September. You guys might not see this actually. 19th and 20th is Goshen, Indiana.
Oh, they're going to see it.
Amish Town, Goshen, Indiana. Dude, went to go get my flight. There's something going on in Goshen this weekend, some tractor convention or Amish thing. Flights were $1,100, so I had to get a flight to somewhere else. I'm going to have to drive in an hour and a half.
I'm pretty sure it's not the Amish that are buying the flights.
Yeah, it's not the Amish.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's kind of against the rules.
Well, I told you what happened last time. I don't think I even told you maybe. At the airport from Goshen, people will take an airplane to school to Goshen and back to Chicago.
Wow.
Like when I was in Goshen coming back, this kid was in the airport, I guess. His mother had me, he goes, I'm sitting there like a Jewish kid, real Jewish, the sideburns, everything, maybe 11, 12. And he goes like this, we're sitting waiting on the same plane. He asked me, is this plane going to Chicago? I'm like, yeah. So his mother's like, hey, can you just watch after my son? I'll see if I could change the seat.
Wow.
And I really had to do it. I'm like, yeah, all right, I got your back. We're going, and he's flying into Chicago.
Wow.
With me.
Huh.
Goshen to Chicago. And there was a few Amish kids on the plane. He said he was going to school.
He's not Amish, though.
Oh, well, it's a mixed culture. It's a weird thing. There's the
Orthodox Jewish.
Hasidic Jewish and Amish are all mixed together.
It looks
over
similar
there.
because of the hat, but those are very distinct groups.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, they both took over that town.
Yeah, but I think the Amish literally can't be on like a plane like that.
Oh, so he wasn't Amish.
He was Orthodox
He
Jew.
was Orthodox Jewish. You're right, because he was Orthodox Jewish.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
so
Orthodox,
Amish can't go on a plane. Yeah, probably not.
I think you gotta take the horse.
Dude, they showed up 2 hours before the show. Everybody's reading the Bible before the show last time.
Wow.
I mean, imagine. Now I'm a little bit more prepared. We're gonna see a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the Amish love pizza.
Yeah, they probably got a nice like coal oven.
Pizza oven or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that damn pizza.
Wow. So you got Goshen, you got Branson.
Yep.
Don't you got another one?
It.
Kansas City.
Oh no, Branson was Missouri. I messed up with Kansas City.
Yeah. Well, everybody out there, stay tuned.